Ramadan. We know that Ramadan is something that is a continuation of the legacy and the mission of all the prophets that the Creator sent. Jesus fasted, Moses fasted, Abraham fasted. They were all natural monotheists. They only worshiped the Creator, not the creation. They all established prayer, which we do 5 times a day. They all gave in charity, which we do. They all visited Mecca, first house of worship built by Abraham, to commemorate the worship of the one Creator, and Islam being a way of life that protects the sanctity of life, that protects your mind, and especially your heart. And that's what I want to focus on. You know, the last and final messenger sent to mankind, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. He said, there is a morsel of flesh in the body that if it's sound, the whole body will be sound. We have so many toxins from the pollution, from food toxins, fake food. You know, I've been talking a lot about fake food. The spiritual toxins, the things that we see, the things that we hear, they affect our heart. Our iman, our faith is either going up or down. If you're listening and bobbing your head in the car during Ramadan, if you can control yourself, your nafs, your desires, especially now during this training camp, during Ramadan, it's going to be much easier. Wallahi, it's going to be much easier now, and that's the whole goal, the mission, that after Ramadan you come out a better Muslim, a better submitter to the Creator, a better human being. You've developed yourself. If you lose out now, what am I going to say? Come on, now's the time. If you're bobbing your head to Lady Gaga Goo Goo, 55 Cents, Tupac, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, you name it, this is affecting your heart. This is going to, with this audio pornography and all this hip-hop bling-bling music, you got to cut it out. Replace it with the Quran, the verbatim word of God. Listen in your car, you have in your way, when you're traveling, you have so many apps out there where you can listen to good positive messages, good lectures, good reminders, and you'll see that you feel different. Think about that. You know, you might have a moment of that feel good and you're moving around and, you know, going faster in the car and it puts you in a la-la fantasy land, that's all it does. Then at the end, it incites these desires and you want to, you know, you start thinking of things, you want to go do things, and all these things are mostly bad things. You end up just being hit in a hypnosis state. But as Muslims, we're aware, we're cognizant of the reality that life is a gift and every moment is precious. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. The Creator is swearing by time, look, all mankind is bankrupt. This is what we have, and we're wasting it. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, the things that people take for granted is what? Good health and time. So you're wasting time. You're not getting any good deeds, but you're actually having the Melek writing the bad deeds when you're listening to things that are actually calling you to the disobedience and to things that are not appropriate and only bring harm upon yourself. That's why you feel this trepidation, you feel this unease, confusion, which this creates. Another thing I want to touch upon, and I'm done, is the social media. These tools, many of them can be used for great good. But when we're constantly, if you have so many friends you don't even know, would you accept a stranger came up to you and say, hey, can I just be your friend? You don't know this person's befriending you, and now, or even you have other people out there that maybe family members, whoever the case, you end up, how much time are we spending looking at other people's profiles? How much time are you spending checking on Instagram, the person that took that nice shot, that perfect shot, and now you're judging your life and you're seeing, oh, how happy they are and how miserable I am. You know, the Prophet ﷺ said, always look to those who have less. You appreciate what you have. You don't know if that person right after that picture had the worst argument with their wife, their house is upside down, they took 3 hours just to plant that perfect picture, whatever the case. Don't get caught up. And then, let's say, just for an example, 50 friends, right? Every day on the news feed, you're going through each one, you're giving 1 minute. On top of Facebook, we're not even adding Snapchat. Imagine how much time you're wasting, and you're going to be asked about that. And if you would have taken that time and implemented now, especially during the month of Ramadan, into the Quran. There shouldn't be a day that passes that at least you don't read one page. Pick up a good English translation if you don't even know the Arabic and read at least one page. But come on, you could do more. One page. And instead of the music, the bling bling, the filth that you see much of on the TV, it's not even the cable, just the regular TV, I say cut it out. Because what do you see even in the commercials? Promiscuity, soft pornography, that all affects the heart that you want to protect and that this deen came to protect. And if it's not sound, you will be affected. Your mind will be affected. Your clarity of thinking will be affected. It's going to go down, and no wonder. The mood swings. You're going to be anxious, nervous, anxiety. You're going to be missing out on that peace and contentment, that happiness. We all are susceptible to these toxins. This is a reminder first to myself and to those listening that we have to be aware of this. How much time are we putting into looking at the picture-perfect moments that people are taking, and you're seeing a lot of inappropriate pictures out there. Sisters, protect yourself. Part of being a woman in hijab is that modesty. This also goes for the brothers with the baby gap t-shirts and whatnot. Cut this out. Same thing with the sisters. She's a shy, intelligent, strong woman that was respected for her mind, not exploited for her body. And Muhammad Ali, he gave a great, we promote, this modern day American hero. See what his stance was and what our deen, how it came to preserve and protect. And now you see others, and now you think you're missing out, and you think you're going to gain some happiness by showing more because you become desensitized and the culture is promoting it. No. You're affirmed, you're a Muslimah, you're an ambassador. You follow the example of Jesus' mother, Maryam alayhi salam, and you protect your chastity, your morality, your modesty. And you have a great reward promised from the Creator, from Allah, for you for that. And it's a struggle. It is a struggle. It's a jihad. It's a struggle to be upon righteousness, of virtue, while everyone around you is calling you to do the opposite. Don't do the opposite. Let us spend our time wisely. What do we take from this? Throw out the CDs, throw out the music, things that are enticing you, not helping you to suppress the desires. They're waking up the desires and motivating you to the disobedience, to the displeasure of your Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and replace it with good messages, good tones, with good advice, with Quran, and let's tone it down. Use these social media tools for things that are constructive, that will help to increase the iman. If you're seeing that it's because it goes to the eyes, to the heart, it penetrates, and man, it's like a poison. It hurts. It hurts. Brothers, it hurts when you look at inappropriate things. You're not lowering the gaze. And same thing for the sisters. It hurts. So we have a mission in this life. We have a purpose in this life. And it's to plant these seeds of goodness and to help make the society a better place, help make our lives that we live an example for others to follow of goodness, not to just succumb to the cultural norms that many go against, the values that we try to live by, and be ambassadors of this deen.